from the 6 to the 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Now Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 30, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. But just add that to the list of the 49. On first down, it's White. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line.
Now White lost the football, and the Giants have it. It's picked up. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this is taken into the zone of and his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's White. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. White, oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. That's pretty big. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be... Oh, Davis lost it. It's loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable, and there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. The offense lead, and their struggles continue here. incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hand.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. Past the 20. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, this one's gone. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And brought in by Brady. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. The 40. The 20. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Not much defensive resistance on that drive. It really draws
Like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Hurts rolling to his right. Hurts fumbles it. And who's got it? The Giants.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing
Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the Giants are going to take possession. He's going to hold on to the football. 2nd time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes.